Today's a good day. In fact, it's a great day. Justice is finally prevailing. The David situation. This is something in the list of worst things a human being can do. And let me tell you, bro, there's a lot of things you can do to be put on this list. If there's a chance you guys don't know what I'm talking about still, this is about how this guy was caught with the corpse of a year old he was in a relationship with. Yes, you heard me right. This whole thing came to public last year on September, and one thing I was paying attention to the whole time was how quiet David was. He wasn't posting on any social media whatsoever, and that's because anything he could have said could have been used against him. But you gotta realize though, literally since last year, we've obtained all the ammunition we'll ever need on this nigga. I'm talking Discord threads, music lyrics, and just a lot of screenshots. Now before I get into this video isn't about the legal aspect of things. I'm gonna be touching up on the morality of what he did. Now where do I even start with this nigga? This guy is a living sack of human shit. I think that's an absolutely valid way to start off this video. Literally everything is just absolutely vile about this whole situation. Like bro, that is somebody's kid. Listen, them prison niggas finna have a whole lot of fun with you, bro. Go try to have a romantic homicide behind bars. So look, nobody knows the exact full story yet because there's a lot of bits and pieces that are still missing. I'm pretty sure there's still investigations going on, even though he's been charged. Hey, he's pleading guilty, so we finna see what's gonna happen to this guy. Now, I'm just curious as to how the situation got to the point that it did. You mean to tell me nobody knew of her age around their little Discord circle? And I keep saying Discord because there's screenshots of David and Celeste communicating in a server. Now pay attention to the dates. This girl was this age. That's a kid. Their brains literally haven't developed to the point where they can critically think and make smart decisions yet, bro. They're kids. But this human sack of shit took full advantage of that. Bro, that's honestly what makes this whole situation so disturbing. Like just look at this message, bro. She's just a kid trying to enjoy her favorite artist. Now, I don't know when it was official that they were in a relationship, but there were a good amount of people in this Discord server. You mean to tell me nobody looked to question why she could have looked so young? Nobody knew about her age? Are you really gonna tell me all of them were just that clueless, bro? Now, yes, bro, it's easy for me to ask these questions after all the damage has been done. But I'm trying to put myself in the perspective of all those people that were in their close circle. And I watched a video a while back about this situation. I forgot who it was, but they brought up a good point, and they said that David might have been paying people to keep their mouths shut. And honestly, it makes a lot of sense. I just want y'all to see how dangerous these type of situations can get, bro. Just because he's paying for your yearly PlayStation Plus subscription and maybe even 3 pairs of Rick Owens doesn't mean he isn't some kind of demon that should be thrown behind bars. He's a psychopath, bro. If anything, if a nigga's trying to pay me to keep my mouth shut about some kind of situation like this, bro, that just shows me how twisted of a human being he actually is. That's literally the highest level of desperation. Offering me your funds to turn a blind eye to this hellish situation erupting right before my eyes, bro. Hey man, just saying that shit just making me see red. I can't wait for David to experience that infinite Tsukuyomi of a prison. Bro, you already know what that means. Them boys finna go stupid. Those big buff black guys are gonna do him worse than anything he's ever done. Yo, hold on, bro. Let me lock in, bro. I feel like I'm stooping down to his level, bro. At the end of the day, it's valid though, because her family now has to live with the fact that their daughter got done the worst way possible by some guy that's pleading not guilty to all the things he absolutely did. And there's always gonna be those people that say, he obviously didn't do it, he'd never do anything so evil. But what do you have to say about the fact that the LA District Attorney, whatever thing, they've amassed over 40 terabytes of data, of evidence, physical, digital, and even forensic evidence against them. Like, bro, how do you argue against that? Like, literally, how do you argue against that? Do you mean to tell me there's still people that are gonna say, oh my God, no, he'd never do such a thing? There's no saving people like that, bro. It gets to a point where ignorance is just a choice. At first, it was slightly valid since there wasn't this much evidence. But now, bro, you're just stupid as shit. I guarantee you there are people in this world that would defend him just to be different. Even if the evidence was all valid and it's straight up official that he's 110% guilty, people would still flat out say, nah, I don't believe it. I despise those types of people. They're actually just morons living in their own head. There's this post about Jason the Ween where he addressed the fact that he switched up on David after everything that happened. I'm gonna let you take a look for yourself.
David has been charged by LA with first-degree murder with special circumstances lying in wait in the killing of 14-year-old Celeste Ravas Hernandez, RIP, a charge that carries a potential sentence of life without parole or death penalty. Oh my fucking god. That's insane. This is a win, bro. It only took 9 months. It's not my man's, bro. Alright, I don't want to see none of that shit. I already knew when I clicked this link, motherfucker's gonna be weird, bro. Okay, dude. How many times do I gotta say? Yes, before everything, all the evidence. And I don't know why people make it out to it just being me. Yes, I did defend him, and I regret doing that because obviously after all the evidence, I switched up on him. Yeah, I'm gonna switch up on a pedophile murderer. The fuck? RP to Celeste, man.
Now, with that being said, take a moment to look at this comment too. What do you mean the switch up is crazy? Nigga, I'd hope you'd switch up on a predator that's also a killer. I told y'all, bro, niggas ain't want to believe me, bro. Niggas like this really exist. People in the same comment section are speculating that he knew about the whole Celeste situation. And honestly, I have no say in that because I quite literally have no idea. If there's evidence that he knew something that we didn't, the time will come where it presents itself. 40 terabytes ain't no joke. Trust me, we'll know. What do you guys think about this David situation, man? It's sickening, bro. It really is. Moral of the story, if you know something that could potentially lead to a situation where an innocent life is in danger, snitch. Yes, my nigga snitch. A lot of y'all probably don't like that, but I don't care. Let's just say some of those people in the Discord knew and they let him pay and they still snitched. You would have successfully manipulated a future psychopath killer. You would have made a bag off of that shit and you would have saved the kid's life. You telling me that's not a win-win? Actually, I'll change my mind. I'm not one to give advice on these type of situations. Hope y'all like this video, man. Like and subscribe, bro. And the Mandem are calling, bro. It's time to go hoop. We out of here.